Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For the new people joining, this is not a political poll. This is a spiritual poll. A group of us come together every Sunday and we let the 3D week that has just passed, we let that go. We let the 3D week in the future, we let that go, and we focus on now. We focus on raising the vibration. Many of us will start off and slow their breathing down, take some deep breaths. Others will go to a special sacred place, whether it's a clearing in the woods, by a stream, by the ocean. And some people will just breathe deep and let their imaginations carry them. And today what I want to focus on as we slow our breathing, as we prepare our minds for this little mini journey to the higher realm. How do we change our frequency from 3D using the Brady Tarot to a higher realm using the Aboriginal Spirit deck, where shamans will have a foot in earthly experiences and in higher realm experiences. And then moving to work your light, the light frequency, and then the final cards are the Oracle of the Seven Energies, pure energy. So as we rise up this energy ladder, so to speak, and again, your interpretations of these cards for yourself are hugely important. Put them in the comments if you choose to. Many of us read them. So as we're in our 3D world sometimes and we are preparing, let's raise our vibration so we can change the world. Because we're all interconnected. So if I have a thought, somebody else is going to have that thought. Somebody else is going to be connected to that thought. And it's not just one person, but it's multiple. It's a global issue. So as we prepare, what is our intention to reach the higher realm? Seven of Roots, growth. Couldn't start out with a better card. Growth. And in this card, this is kind of, this is a tarot deck. And the Seven of Roots is very similar in this deck to the Eight of Wands, in that something is going to happen relatively fast. But in this growth, there's a lot of preparation under the ground. The insect that's flying is a cicada. So it stays underground for 17 years. And then it emerges. And I'm not sure how long it lives on the in air above the ground. I think it's very short. So it's this prep work, this for growth. And I'll tell you what, not being political, but it sure feels like we've been underground for a long time. This card is suggesting we are coming out sooner than we think. Maybe our 17 years is up. And if you look at astrology, they're talking about these huge time shifts in the planets. And that's playing a part in this card. When we prepare to rise up in vibration, we have optimism. So as long as we're not stuck underground, right, we're thinking of optimism. We're out in the sunshine. We're like, yay, yay. Now, this little prairie dog, he does need to be careful because there are winged ones who may come down, but they have such a good warning system, so to speak, intuitive system, and it's all with the community, within the community. So these prairie dogs are, it's the whole community that has optimism, and it's the whole community looking out for each other, warning, experiencing the optimism together. Excuse me. Sorry. The third card we have is the Son of Horns. Now this is kind of like, to me this card is like a bull in a china shop. Just going for it. Just going for it. A little reckless. And so as I look to how we raise the vibration, when I said a little reckless, I go, how is he, I'm thinking to myself, how is he reckless? Maybe, possibly, he's not taking the ritual of going to a higher vibration seriously enough. The other thing he's doing is he's eating a plant that will make him a little crazy. And he's putting his life at risk by trying to eat this particular plant. This may be the plant-based spirituality movement that is, in my opinion, is going a little overboard when it becomes like a tourist thing. If you do this with the correct, if you do this plant-based spiritual experience with the right rituals and the right intentions, then I don't see anything wrong with it, and the right supervision. However, there are some people that are not doing that. They just want to win football games, not to mention anybody by name. And I don't know that story, so I shouldn't even say that. Anyway, moving on. So we have growth, optimism, Son of Horns. And when I look at this Son of Horns card, I'm going to get to this higher realm no matter what. I'm going to do it. I'm just going. I'm going to do it. And that doesn't work for me anyway. And we have work. And this is like, boy, this work card's like a double-edged sword for me. Because the harder you work, well, for me, if I just am really working really, really hard, sometimes I lose the joy of it. And so there is a letting go of the work. There's the preparation of being down 17 years underground preparing to fly. And then when you're flying, there is work in the flying, but the work, just work, you have to let it go. All right. Let's move on. So as we move higher up, we have ancestral wisdom guiding us. We tap into ancestral wisdom. Our departed loved ones, our guides and angels. And we get to hear them as we rise up in this vibration. We certainly experience huge freedom. We can go anywhere. When we are raising our vibrations, we can go anywhere. We can go into different planets. We could go in spaceships. We can go anywhere. We can go have a chat with the Creator, with our angels, with our ancestral guides and angels. Oh. Sadness. Huh. Sadness. So we have ancestral wisdom, freedom, sadness. Why is that sadness? I look down at these two cards and I go, maybe this is the rich, not preparing correctly, not doing the correct ritual, and then maybe not accessing the higher realm. We get journey. And in shamanic terms, this is how shamans go from one realm to another in the journey. And some people will just meditate and get there. Some people will listen to binaural beats to get there. There's many different ways to get to this, to journey to this higher realm. Maybe it takes work. But I have experienced some sadness in not being able to immediately tap in. Although tapping into higher energy vibrational spirit forms is getting easier and easier with less preparation. However, if I skip a step, I think that's where the sadness comes in. And if I don't put in the work, and to me the work is setting time aside to do it. That to me is the hard work. Set the time aside and then do it. Because it's not work to journey. It's mental work. It's not physical at all. All right, so as we move up, growth, ancestral wisdom, we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. That's what we were just talking about. I overthink it somehow, which makes it a lot of work. Stop overthinking it. You're already doing it. You're already accessing your higher self. I've been getting so many dreams lately, a lot of big dreams. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So as we climb up this ladder in 3D terms, we get to access our Council of Light. That's the optimism. As we go on this freedom journey that we get to access information, the Council of Light, for more information on how to live a better life. Starseed, what lights you up? I'm being drawn back to this work card. If you are having fun and enjoying yourself and you're excited about what you do, it's not work. It's you being a starseed. Some of us will take jobs just because they go, I don't know where to turn to. I got to do something. So what'd you do? Well, I became a gas station attendant. Ooh, yuck. That was one horrible job for me. However, my friend who did it, who took this similar job, working at like a 7-Eleven, he loved it. It gave him freedom to do what he wanted to do. Me, it drove me nuts. Waiting tables was another thing that drove me nuts. Nobody had a good time when I waited on them. You would think that wouldn't be the case, but the ever-unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. As we rise on this journey, I just see that ever unfolding rose, but in the 3D world, in this work world, we may go, oh, it's happening again to me. No, it's happening for you. We chose to come down here. This is my belief, that we chose to come down here to experience this duality, this polarity, so that we can see what is not working, what we don't want, so that when we create our another reality, which is this whole row, that we will say, oh, hell no, that's not coming into the new world. We're not allowing that in there. And they probably wouldn't say hell no. And they is you, so you probably wouldn't say that. Okay, getting a little too cray. So as we get to the very top, this is pure energy. 3D energy, pure energy. As we grow with ancestral wisdom, and don't worry, you're already doing it, you have sacred reverence. Just drink in that image. It's so beautiful. Earth hands above the clouds in the sky, a heart, earth heart, and we have the key to unlock it. The new earth. Always remember the spirit of gratitude. It's a little burst of magic, isn't it? What lights you up? It's this magic. It's magic. This growth that pops out of the ground. It's magic. And it's uncharted what we are creating. It's the uncharted sea. Cool. All right. All right. And the last card. As we progress up, looking for ancestral wisdom, the Council of Light, know that it's all within you. Into me I see. We are the star beings. We are the star seeds. We are creating our own reality. Okay, so now let's blend this all together. And let's tell a story. Yeah, it's kind of hard to shuffle. Hang on, hang on. These will all be right side up. I will not read reverses on them. Just letting you know, letting the cards know. Here's the story that we're going to tell. The Council of Light, divine helpers in subtle realm, are helping this star seed make sure that the Council of Light is not going to help if it's not lighting you up, if it's not engaging you. If you're not excited about it, this divine orchestration is only there to help with what lights you up. Your ancestral wisdom and this burst of magic is going to happen faster than you think. You're already doing it, working at sacred reverence. You're getting freedom just by knowing that you're already doing it. You're already working at sacred reverence, giving you freedom and the ever-unfolding rose, letting you know that it's not happening to you, it's for you, for your benefit, for your growth. Don't get too crazy. Don't do something silly. You'll get wet. Have optimism, gratitude. That's sadness card. Journey, uncharted sea, into me I see. These last 5 cards, stay in gratitude even if there is sadness. Find the gratitude. This is a journey. It's not an end game. It's a constant journey of growth, wherever growth was, growth and optimism. It's an uncharted sea. And it all starts with you. Look inside. All right, thank you. Wow. Thank you all for joining me on this little blending journey to get messages from our higher source. And all we have to do is turn into ourselves for the answers. We don't need to go outside of ourselves. All our answers are inside. When we get quiet, when we let go of the 3D, thank you for watching. Peace and love.